What's going on, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. I got a smile on my face because I can't wait to tell y'all about this review I read. Let me tell you something, man. I told y'all I love to read reviews. Like somebody could pay me to read reviews all day long. I love it because you see the pattern of it, and once you see the pattern of it, it starts to become comical because people have different spin on it. They have different spins on it, but it all basically boils down to the same thing. Now, recently I told y'all about how I lucked out off finding a above decent motel that's quiet, clean, for $80 every day I stay there. So, you know, um, I was talking about the standards with the apartments. There's no. I mean, you move into an apartment and you could just forget about it. It's not going to be peaceful. Y'all know how many Amazon, and I'm talking about even in the nice neighborhoods with the nice apartments, you could still have like people stealing your packages. You think stuff like this only go on the hood? Nah, it goes on everywhere. It goes on in every type of apartment situation. People stealing Amazon packages. People doing this. People being reckless. People making noise. It don't matter. If suburb, city, it's the same thing. Now recently, I'm gonna leave y'all a link of this queen high priestess. Y'all know who she is, but it was tripped out because this lady said that a planet exploded over some EBT chaos. I thought that was hilarious. But I follow this chick. She cracks me up sometimes. I tell you, I do take her seriously. Um, but yeah, just getting back to the apartments, all the riffraff that goes on, it don't matter. It's it don't matter. And so I've been talking a lot about that, about how living in an apartment actually really sucks, and it's always sucked for me. I'm trying to think, have I had one apartment that I enjoyed at least a little bit, at least for a while? I did. It was in Vegas. It was in Vegas, y'all. But I'm telling you, the places that's gonna give you the most peace, it be the least expected places. It's never the place that look like it's supposed to give you peace. Um, Man, I keep wanting to say something. It's at the tip of my tongue. But yeah, it's never the place that you think supposed to give you peace. That's not gonna be the place to give you peace. It's gonna be this little sublime place that somebody wouldn't pay attention to. I know what I was gonna say. It's funny how you forget something and then you remember it. The Queen, the link that I'm gonna leave you guys. She was talking about how it's more expensive to live in the hood than the suburbs. Now, I can concur with that on several levels. I mean, unless you own Section 8, yeah, it could. It could. Everything is expensive. That's because of inflation. If you're not on Section 8, uh, you're gonna be the burden bearer of all this inflation, hyperinflation going on. And the thing that makes me mad is I don't mind working a little extra harder for a little bit more money, but if I'm going to pay more money for something but the service keeps going down, nah, that don't work with me. It don't work like that. Like I say, these places they act like they doing you a favor now, like coming to stay there. You're not a customer in an apartment. But just to get back to this review thing, so we know the apartments suck. We all know this by now, right? But the thing that just really cracks me up though is when I read these reviews. Now, last night I had a drop off at Embassy Suites. Now, this is Chicago O'Hare, right? And y'all recently seen me do a little video of the Hyatt O'Hare, which looked good. Looks great, don't it? Those places are not great, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, the number one reason they're not, because they noisy. Who idea was it to build like this uh, guy who left a comment? I can't think of your name right now. Y'all know something junkie. Y'all know he is. You know he is. You know, being inside the Hyatt, it's not. No, yeah, you're gonna feel like royalty walking in, but you're not gonna feel like royalty walking out. Let me tell you, because those places like Embassy Suites and Hyatt, the way I showed y'all, the way it has like I think the guy who comment described it like a honeycomb type of thing. That's actually a bad thing. When y'all listen to that video, Hyatt O'Hare that I did, What do y'all hear in the background? You hear children screaming, and their echoes are echoing from the first floor all the way to the top floor. But you're so mesmerized by the lights, right? And the ambiance. You get so mesmerized by that. Somebody's children was hollering, and that thing was echoing through the whole place. And I'm pretty sure the people inside the door, inside their rooms, could hear that. See, a lot of motels, they don't want you to get your rest. I think that's the secret here. They don't want you. A lot of these places don't want you to get rest. Like it's situated so that they can hurry up and get you out. Unless you develop a relationship with, like I told y'all, with I have developed a relationship with the people at the motel. That people think that this type of motel wouldn't have good rooms, but it actually does. And I develop a good relationship. Like I told y'all, you gotta have an individualized relationship with everybody that you come in contact with, that you spend your money on. You have to have a relationship with that person. Because if you don't, man, you're not gonna get it. Ain't nothing good in America no more. We talked about this, y'all. It sucks now. There's no manpower. There's no good customer service. They act like they're doing you a favor and all this stuff. Um, yeah, so I have a good individualized relationship with the people at the motel, and they make sure that I'm in a comfortable, quiet place. For me, they know. They probably most likely know. They already know about you. They know what I do already. A bunch of women work there, and women are the biggest snoopers of all time. Boy, I tell you, they are the biggest snoopers of all time as women. Let me tell you. That's why they put them. That's why I told y'all they like bloodhounds. That's why they put them at these jobs, man. They be the first. They want them as security guards. They hiring black women straight out of high school to be police officers. They hiring black women to be judges now. We're doomed, y'all. Yeah, we're doomed. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, man, it's just some things, man, that black women should not be doing. Okay. But anyway, power just go straight to their head, boy, till they lose their mind. Just a little bit of power, and it goes straight to the head. But anyway, getting back to the reason I made this video, y'all, is because it's just hilarious when I read these reviews. Oh, yeah, about costing more in the hood. I just want to say a little bit more to that. Yeah, the queen, the link I'm going to leave, she talks about that, how it's more expensive to live in the hood than you think. So she was like, how the hell am I living in the ghetto, but I'm paying more money than if I was living off in the suburbs? Yeah, you start to figure stuff out like that out after a while. I know I got it figured out. But yeah, just getting back to the point of this video again. I keep digressing, but it's hilarious when I read these reviews, y'all. Okay? Now, the Embassy Suites. I'm going to tell y'all right now, that Hyatt, I would never stay in that Hyatt. It's too noisy. Some of the people who stay in that Hyatt, they got specialized rooms. They got VIP rooms in the back. Y'all didn't see that. That main, how do you call it? I don't know what the hell you call it. That main hallway y'all seen with the elevators and all that stuff. You don't want to stay in that part. That's the noisy part. You're gonna be hearing noise all night long. Now the Embassy Suites I went in last night, I said, it's nice. They got glass doors. It looks so nice, y'all. Then I read this review about the same place that I just thought was real nice, Embassy Suites, O'Hare, Chicago. And this dude must have left like a 300-word composition about how he thought Embassy Suites was nice. He went there, it sucked. There was garbage outside his room. They never cleaned. They didn't clean his room. He claims that Embassy Suites must have fired all their staff, cleaning staff, and they never brought him back. That's what he says. But he mentioned how his son got. I mean, I thought it was a comedy skit. I had to stop laughing after a while. Realized I was really messed up with this guy I went through. He said his son cut his foot on a swimming pool. Swimming pool. Listen, man, these people, I'm telling y'all, these Americans don't understand, y'all. It's all smoke and mirrors. You see a pool at a motel or hotel, don't get in that pool. Most likely nobody's taking care of that pool, y'all. I mean, man, it goes on to talk about how his son got cut using a pool. There was noise. There was kids playing in the hallway. The glass doors that the Embassy Suites uses, he said that the light come through them and couldn't get no sleep because of that light coming through the glass. Yeah, like who idea was it to have glass doors at a hotel? I mean, all smoke and mirrors when it comes to these hotels. And y'all know how much it costs a night? $184 a night. And that's on, what's today, a Thursday? It'll be over $200 for sure this weekend. So they want you to pay almost $250 or $200 in these Hyatts and these embassies. And let me tell you, you will have a horrible experience. And it's funny because Embassy Suites was bought by Hilton. It says Embassy Suites by Hilton now. You see? That's the problem with the whole merger and capitalization. You put everything under one name, man. It's going downhill. You know what I'm saying? It's going downhill. Embassy Suites by Hilton. I didn't know it was called Embassy Suites by Hilton. I remember it used to just be the Embassy Suites. Everything just gets bought out. I mean, just like the Siegel Suites I told y'all in Vegas. Siegel Suites buying out all these apartments. Now the place is just a nightmare. It's terrible, y'all. The service is terrible. It don't matter if you pay $200 a night. It don't matter if that Hyatt that I showed y'all in the video. Let me tell you something. You would not want to stay in that Hyatt. I would not want to stay in that Hyatt. It would be one of the worst experiences of your life. Just read the reviews, y'all. And that's just one of them, man. I mean, there are hundreds of stories, of horror stories. People talking about they paid $200 a night for this room, and this room was garbage. I told y'all, man, most American people, 9 out of 10, are in denial about how this place is garbage now. It's just plain garbage. You're not gonna get customer service. You're gonna have to really take your time to try to figure out, if you want to stay in a motel or if you do have to stay in an apartment. It takes time, man. Unfortunately, they don't let you stay in a apartment. Like, let me stay in an apartment. How about let me stay in this apartment for a week before I sign a leash? How about that? They ain't gonna let you do that though. they ain't gonna let you do that though, because then they can't trick you. Oh my goodness, y'all. But yeah, it's a shame all these hotel properties going downhill like this, man. It's a shame. You spend over $200 a night. You think you're gonna get a good room, a good night rest, and it's the total opposite. Crazy, man. Crazy. I'm out, y'all. Peace.